Hello everyone and welcome to my channel myrenovation.net. Today's video is a continuation to the last video regarding Chinese made product. Be aware. Please refer to this slide from the first video for the outline of the channel. In the last video, we talked about that we should be careful when buying product from expensive markets, such as Italy and Germany. As a Chinese vendor, we'll do whatever to make the sale to the distributor, including illegal engraving on the product. A Chinese vendor, as we said in the last video, will engrave made in Italy or made in Germany or made wherever you guys want on their product to sell them, which is illegal. We call this act product counterfeiting. The World Trade Organization, WTO, defined product counterfeiting as unauthorized representation of a registered trademark carried on goods identical or similar to goods for which the trademark is registered, with a view to deceiving the purchaser into believing that he or she buying the original goods. This graph here, you can see it's showing the most fake goods originated. And as you see, more than 50% of the fake goods originated in China. How to avoid counterfeit product. These are some of the items to be checked to avoid buying counterfeit product. Know what's counterfeit like, compare the price and inspect the goods, check retailer website, find out what others say. Confirm affiliation and certification, get verification, pay attention to the package. All of this item is very good, but really, can you really avoid counterfeit product? I don't think so. They make it exactly identical that it is almost impossible to figure out if the product you are buying is original or counterfeit. Let me tell you a story about my friend. Oh, your friend again? Yes. He is actually the same friend from the last video. You remember my friend, the one I went with him to China? So during our visit, he met a few manufacturers. He decided to deal with one of them. So when we returned back, he sent them a faucet that he likes and asked them if they can do a similar one with his own specification. A month later, they sent him the product or the sample, and he's reviewing the sample. He found a small dent into the faucet. So he called the manufacturer, called his agent, and told her, "This is the sample, and you give me the product with a dent. So how I can order a product from you?" So they requested a video call. And during the video call, the manufacturer showed him the product he sent. It has a dent. So what they did, they took the faucet he sent to them. They make it exactly the same, even with the dent on the faucet, and they send him a sample. So that's why I'm telling you, it's almost impossible to find out if the product you are buying an original product or counterfeit product. So what can you do? What can you do is you have to deal with a company that you trust. This is the whole idea here I'm trying to say. You will not gonna figure out. Just go through the list, the one I showed you earlier. You will not gonna be able to figure out if the product you are buying an original product or counterfeit product. Now let's talk about profit margin on a Chinese product. This formula here, how to calculate profit margin. Simply just figure out the cost of goods sold, and this is the price you pay, for example, like in China, and figure out the revenue, and that's how much you're going to sell the product for. Calculate the gross profit, which is the revenue minus the cost of goods sold. That will give you the gross profit. Take the gross profit divided by the revenue, multiply that by 100, that will give you the profit margin. Now let's talk about profit margin on a Chinese product. This vanity here, I bought it from China for $78.42. Landed cost, that's after you take the cost of goods sold and you add all your expenses, taxes, and all of that, that will give you the landed cost. Then this is the retail price or the revenue per the previous slide. Then you can calculate the gross profits. And if you take the gross profits divided by the revenue, that will give you the profit margin as per the previous slide. This is another vanity here, bought from China for $83, sales price for $630. Another one, 117, 884, 184, 1386, 268, 2016. This item actually, it has like a funny story with me. After I bought it on sale for $1,500, and a lot of people just walking into the store asking me, how come it is so cheap? Is anything wrong with it? So it won't sell. So what I did, I increased the price. And once the price got increased and I put this as a sale price, then it starts, people just start to get attracted to it. So this is the profit margin. But what is the product markup? There's a difference between profit margin and product markup. To calculate the product markup, simply take the sale price, which it is here, minus the sale price, or minus the cost of goods from the sale price. That will give you the 1747, divided that by the cost of goods again. It will give you a figure. Take this figure, multiply it by 100, and that will give you the product markup. And for example, like this particular vanity has a profit margin of 87%, but it has product markup at 651%. Now let's talk about product quality. If you recall from the last video, my story with the heavier faucet and the lighter faucet. So this is, for example, like this faucet here, when they make it heavy, cost in China, it's $14, sales price $124. But if they make the same one exactly looks identical, they make it lighter, it will be $5 or about $6, and the retail price will be $50. Another example, 16, 136, 654. Another example here. I'm not going to go through all the prices here, but you can feel free, like as you're watching the video, you can actually pause the video so you can view the price. Oh, please subscribe, don't forget. Now, in summary for a consumer, Italy is famous for its huge contribution to the world of art, architecture, fashion, opera, design, film, and the list goes on and on and on. If you are purchasing Italian product because of branding, make sure that this product are made in Italy. The Chinese company will do whatever the buyers want. Make sure you are buying from well-known companies. This is the key here. Check the quality of the product. A quality product starts with choosing a quality suppliers. Check the term and condition for the product that you are buying. In summary, for vendors, before placing an order, it's important to audit your Chinese manufacturer. Just make sure that they are a good company or good manufacturer. Review the term and condition for your suppliers. Develop a QC checklist and carry out an inspection at the factory yourself. Deal with a trusted agent. This is very important. And please feel free to contact me if you have any questions regarding buying Chinese product. This is my email address. And please don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you really like that video. Thank you again, and talk to you on my next video, and goodbye.